Press the console.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On the workbench today is an Xbox One X. This is our shop's Xbox One X that we use for testing games and controllers and all that sort of thing. And it broke. It stopped outputting HDMI display. And quick test of the HDMI connection line indicates that it's the retimer chip, the TDP-158. And why did it fail? I mean, we just leave the thing plugged in and connected to our testing TV, and to be honest, it doesn't even get the same gameplay time that like an actual gamer would use on their thing. It just sits there and we do, you know, pop a game in here and there, plug a controller in here and there, and it doesn't get like a lot of usage. But what happened that I happened to be aware of is one day our power flashed. And it is connected to a surge protector, so I don't believe it was a power surge. It was just the power went out and it went back on. And in that moment, it stopped working. So maybe that's happened to you. Maybe it's a flaw in the way the Xbox builds stuff. Couldn't handle power going out and in. I mean, they always say, you know, when you unplug something, like leave it unplugged for a moment before you plug it back in. Same thing with powering it off and on. You don't just remove power and give it right back right away. And this is, I think, one of the only times in my life I've actually seen this proof of concept. You can't take power away and give it back to it instantly, or shit breaks. And in this case, this chip failed. I'm going to show you what we're doing. Okay, there's the bad guy. You can see, hopefully, it's labeled TDP-158. There's a little dot in the corner there, which corresponds with this dot on the board. This is not a terribly difficult chip to remove following this method. What I do is I take the heat gun and I position it underneath, maybe half an inch from the board, and I'm gonna go full heat. 500 degrees is the maximum on my station, and it takes probably up to a minute of full heat blasting on that board, assuming you don't use a preheater, to get this hot enough for the chip to remove. I'm gonna put some flux there on the sides, and we're gonna let that cook. You'll hear my And here we're back, fully assembled. And we're going to plug this in. And let's put a channel up on the screen for you. And plug the HDMI cord into it. And we should have video popping up here imminently. There it goes. Xboxes, they're so slow at everything they do. You know, I think when the Xbox first came out, no one thought it was slow. But now with the Series X and everything, it's just astonishing how long these things take to do everything. But it still serves its purpose. And as you can see, the repair was totally successful. And maybe one day Microsoft will build a console that can deal with power going in and out, because that's a matter of time. It's going to happen to everyone everywhere, where the power cuts out and goes back in, and then it's like, is your Xbox going to break because the power went out and came back on? It's totally ridiculous. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate the likes, comments, and subscribes. Have a good day.